What's up, guys? How are you guys on YouTube? Well, I want to explain to you guys about smart chargers on your rechargeable batteries. I have a couple different brands of chargers here. I have a Black & Decker car battery charger. I have two Kodak chargers for AA and AAA. I also have an Energizer for AA, AAA's, D's, C's, and 9 volts. It's a universal charger. And I also have my DeWalt charger for a DeWalt 20 volt lithium ion battery. I also have a Dremel battery charger for its battery, and I also have a Black & Decker charger for its Black & Decker battery. Now, let's talk about the pros and cons about chargers. Now, not all these chargers are very smart in the sense of shutting off when you're done charging. Now, some of these chargers do have a audio shutdown function when the battery is fully charged. Now, this one over here will blink and then it'll turn solid when it's done charging. Same with this one, it would blink and turn solid as well. And also with this one, will do the exact same thing. This will actually blink and turn a solid as well. Now, this one here, this one has a digital display on top of the screen, and the battery indicator would come up here, and when the batteries are very low, the batteries will charge, and when you're fully charged, this device has a charging shutdown circuit built into it to actually shut off the charging and not to overcharge the batteries. Now, the biggest disclaimer here is not all these battery chargers shut off when you are done charging. Like this guy right here, this Kodak battery charger right here. This is a sample of a very old style 1 hour charger. That would also shut down when it's done charging. This will actually display a full battery indicator, and this will actually shut off when it's done charging the batteries as well. Now, we have this charger. This charger is a Kodak charger, if you guys can see. It takes about 4 AA's or 4 AAA's on either side. Now, the problem with this one is it doesn't shut off when the batteries are done charging. I don't use this charger no more. This charger is absolutely a piece of crap, because over time what will happen is my batteries will actually swell inside the charger, and these two lights will constantly stay on. Those two lights will never shut off. I don't like the type of charger this is, and I also don't like when it doesn't shut off like it's actually supposed to. It's supposed to design to shut off, but this one does not. I would recommend staying away from that Kodak type of charger. Now this one is a 1 hour Kodak charger. This has a light down below. You put the batteries in, charges, and this will actually shut off when it's done charging. And again, they don't make these chargers anymore, by the way. These are very old battery chargers. Now, this one is a very nice charger. This one is a universal charger. This will actually accept all sorts of type of rechargeable batteries to actually recharge inside of them. Very nicely built and very good quality build as well. I'd recommend buying one of these instead of those ones over there. Now this one, I don't know how long, it only depends on how long the batteries are inside the case. Now, again, I want to make a note. When the batteries are done charging, do take them out of the charger. Don't leave them in the charger, because if you do leave them on the charger, they will eventually slowly drain the batteries of any type of charger you see right here will slowly drain off the battery inside of them. That's even with all of these would do the exact same thing. Same with the big car charger. Now, these chargers all have computer circuits in them to tell them, okay, we're gonna put it on for a couple hours to finish charging. Then we're gonna shut down when it's done charging. Now, these three here don't do that. They flash, they blink when you're charging, and when they are done charging, the lights would actually turn solid. They're not what actual means to done. Again, take them off. Don't leave them on, because if you leave them on, then you're going to deplete your battery. Then you're going to ruin the batteries. And here's another one. This is a Dremel battery charger. This does the exact same thing. It blinked, then it turns solid. This battery charger does the exact same thing. This is a direct battery charger for 12 volts or 20 volt batteries. By the way, this is a dual charger. This will blink and will turn green when it's done charging. Now this one, back to this guy. This is also a dual battery for Nikon batteries or Nikon CDs. This one supports 9.6 volts and also 18 volt batteries. Now, I'm going to show you the type of batteries I have for all these chargers. Now, the biggest problem with rechargeable batteries is called battery waste. And what does that mean? When the batteries are no longer functioning and you no longer work. People typically just throw them away, but I do not. I actually recycle my batteries because they are better that way. I just buy new batteries, and it's like, okay, I'm just going to get rid of the old batteries because they had a pretty lifetime on them. It only depends on how many cycles you put through your batteries. Now, here we have a DeWalt 20 volt battery. Guys can see this is a lithium ion battery. If this would ever go bad, don't throw it away. Recycle it. And this is a 18 volt Black & Decker battery. Now this is probably a dead battery again, like these, because these sit for a pretty long time and you will actually self-discharge themselves and you would actually go bad. Now, I can tell you one little secret. These drill batteries, these two, are not cheap. This is like a $80 battery, and this is like a $50 battery. Not very cheap batteries. I get ripped off all the time with my rechargeable batteries. I got news for you guys. Now this is a Dremel battery. This is a lithium ion. Again, recycle when you also go dead. Now, on more battery. This is a 12 volt solid acid battery right here. This battery uses a type of charger to actually charge it. Very nice battery. But again, that will not charge this. I mean, that is a 12 volt, so is this, but it still won't charge that type of battery. Now, here we have some original Kodak nickel hydrate batteries from years ago. These are my nickel hydrate batteries. These are no longer holding a charge. These are I'm going to have to actually recycle. These are actually I actually bought these couple years back, and they're still holding up pretty good. But you know, it only depends on the lifespan of the battery itself. That's why I use my universal charger over there for all type of brand batteries. I can actually use that instead of actually buying the charger with the batteries. Now these batteries are the same exact thing. These are a Kodak brand as well. Pretty nice set. And also they also pretty bad as well. They don't really hold a good charge. Now these are my energizers. Very nicely designed batteries. Now, all of these batteries are not very cheap. I can tell you that right now, because you're going to have to buy the charger, then you're going to have to buy the batteries. I got news for you. I spent a lot on rechargeable batteries, guys, on all sorts of different applications. I use them for everyday use. I use them for my digital cameras. I use them for my flashlights. I use them for all sorts of different things. It uses a non-rechargeable battery, but I use them anyways because I like the idea of having the rechargeable batteries. Now, these chargers are not cheap either, because they can also somewhat cost you as much as well. I can tell you, on some of these chargers here, this battery charger will cost around $50 or $60 for this charger, because it's a lithium-ion charger. By itself, it will cost that much. This charger will probably cost you, because it's a small charger, it probably cost you maybe $40 or $50, the least of this one. This one would cost you maybe $30 to $40, like here. This charger here, again, the same price would probably be less than that. Probably be like in its 20s or 29 range of a battery charger right here. And also for this one, again, a $30 or $40 charger, and that actually came with my camera. That would probably, if you try to find it separate, it's probably a $30 charger. This one here would probably be a $70 to $80 battery charger as well. Now, these are all very advanced chargers on to charge all sorts of different batteries. Now, I don't use these two chargers. I would actually like to recycle this one, because it doesn't really work that much anymore. I actually use this one more often than I use these two battery chargers, because I cannot have my batteries to swell or my batteries to explode, and that's also incredibly dangerous. Now, if you are going to be charging a battery, please be aware and be cautious. Be fully awake before you charge these batteries overnight. Don't do it. Don't charge it overnight. Do it when you get up. Okay? Because a dead battery can end up leading into a disaster. Okay? One battery can start any type of fire, just to let you guys know. Very dangerous situation. And do not leave your batteries on the charger for a very long time, because again, it would also deplete the battery and also drain the battery. Then you'd have to go buy a new battery itself, and it will cost a lot more than your actual drawer or whatever device you have. Alright guys, this is about all my smart chargers I actually have in my collection right now. By the way, I'm probably going to get rid of that one. And I am going to get rid of some extra batteries I don't need. I like rechargeable batteries. And one more note. Do not recharge alkaline batteries on any of these chargers. They will not work. Alright guys, if you're brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. And bye guys. We'll see you in the next vlog. Stay safe with all your battery chargers you have laying around.